Welcome to TalkTime, the only show on the web where every team, good or bad, big or small, rigged or not rigged, has a voice and gets to sit down exclusively with me. Everybody's opinion matters, except for Patriots fans.
So, I think the Raiders, truthfully, bold prediction, are going to win the freaking Super Bowl. I don't think there's anything holding.
Welcome to the show where the only thing that matters is you. Welcome to TalkTime. Today on the show we got a very special guest. Die-hard Raider fan. Please welcome David. David, we're going to be debating a little thing I like to call the NFL. And I'm going to hopefully explain to David in a way that he can understand why the NFL is rigged. Enjoy. Welcome everybody, and I've got my man David right here. David, I want you to tell everybody what you were just telling me, why the NFL is not rigged.
Alright, the NFL is not rigged because it would be way too hard to pull off. Way too many steps, way too elaborate. It's just too much to it. It would be one of the hardest conspiracies to pull off, second to a government conspiracy.
You see, this is what bothers me about people. They just look past stuff. Alright, listen. If you're looking at the NFL, you're looking at the best team out there. Who's the best team out there right now?
I hate to say it, but it'd have to be the Patriots.
The Patriots. Alright, let's look at their so-called dynasty that they've got going on right now. They've got Tom Brady, they've got Bill Belichick, arguably the best quarterback-coach tandem in history. But you look at their highest points. Their highest points were all controversial. You could say with the Spygate, the Deflategate. How come? Why can't they just be like Pittsburgh was in the 90s or Dallas was in the 90s and just be winners and have no controversy about it? Why them? Let me get further into it. Who is the Patriots' biggest rival? You know, maybe not championship-wise or, you know, conference, Super Bowl, AFC divisional playoffs or whatever. But it'd be the Jets, their divisional opponent, because they play them twice every year. They hate each other. The Jets find ways to win sometimes. I'm not saying the Jets, you know, are
competitive. But what about Miami?
I'm not saying. Well, that would be halfway between the Jets and the Patriots when you're talking about rivalries. But listen, hear me out here. The Jets. Let's go back to the year that the Patriots played in Super Bowl against the Seahawks. Okay, they played them. That was arguably the controversial goal line call at the end. Why would the Seahawks run the ball on the 1 yard? Why would they not run the ball, rather? That year, the Jets went 4-12. They had their worst year and the not franchise history, but in recent history, they had their worst season. A couple years ago, or last year rather, when they played the Falcons in the Super Bowl, the Jets were yet again 5-11, another bad season. 2 years ago, when the Jets went 10-6, however, and beat the Patriots in the regular season, the Patriots didn't go to the Super Bowl. The Broncos did. Now listen, that might just be
correlation.
That might just be by, you know, some crazy coincidence. But listen to this. Why last year, when the Falcons blew the 20, let's just ignore that ever happened in the Super Bowl. The Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. The Jets obviously aren't going to compete with them for a playoff spot because the Jets were way out of it. The only other team, really, besides Pittsburgh that had a chance was the Raiders. Your boys. Why does Derek Carr somehow go down right before the playoffs start? Think about it. Think about it. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Now I'm going to go to the Super Bowl. The Falcons. Why is the Falcons offense the best offense in football, maybe in football history, not run the ball? When they're up by 25, why are they throwing the ball? Why are they not? Why are they taking penalties and getting pushed out of range? All of this is with one team, the New England Patriots. The Spygate, when they spied on the Giants, they stole playbooks from the Jets and the Dolphins. Why does this all happen with the same team and not like split apart throughout history with other teams? Why does it all happen with the Patriots? And that's because the NFL is rigged for the Patriots, is rigged for Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. That's why nobody accepts that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. Nobody will accept, that Bill Belichick is the best because they cheated. That's not the main reason. The main reason is because the NFL is rigged and everybody knows it. Refute that.
Well, I think the Patriots are dirty, stinky cheaters. I think that it comes from Kraft and Belichick paying off officials, making people take dirty hits possibly. It seems too much for the whole top of the NFL, like Goodell, to just oversee everything and to just destroy the whole league for one team. What is Goodell about? Ratings. You know what destroys ratings? When one team wins consistently. Everyone stops watching. Everyone gets bored.
Listen, all right, you're a Raiders fan. Your team has at least won multiple Super Bowls. Your team at least is decent right now. I'm a Jets fan. I'm the rival of the Patriots. Not maybe competitive, as I said, but I freaking hate having to sit there throughout the whole season, every freaking year, knowing my team is not going to Super Bowl and seeing the Patriots in it ever since I was born in '98. So I pretty much grown up watching New England, and I'm sick and tired of it. I don't know why some other team doesn't take the reins. All right? But listen, your team is a winning team right now. My team isn't. And it's weird how it happens with the Jets and the Bills. The year that the Jets couldn't go to the playoffs, but they were 10-6, the team that held them back was Buffalo Bills. But the year after that, when the Patriots go to the Super Bowl, the Jets sweep the Bills, even though they only had 5 wins. What sense? It all ties in. The AFC East is rigged for the Patriots. Obviously, the Jets and the Dolphins have won the division once, or this entire 2000s. Ever since 2000 started, the Jets and the Dolphins have won it maybe twice. Every other time it's been New England. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of people like you telling me that I'm crazy to think the NFL is rigged. It all ties in. You've got to think about it. Boxing fights are rigged. Don't even get me started on the Mayweather-McGregor fight. You got to look. There's stuff throughout history that's thrown in your face. You can't just push it aside. All right? But, as always, I thank you for your time and appreciate you being on the show, David.
All right, thank you.
All right, take it easy, man.
You too.